Hey, Timeless fans! So welcome back to Magus of the Frog. Hope everyone's having a lovely day. And we're gonna be playing some Timeless today. Last Timeless video, we hit Diamond 2, and I'm so close to Mythic. I just wanna do a few more Timeless videos and hopefully get to Mythic with this deck. So not much changes in terms of the list here, just a few changes in numbers. We're not playing the fourth Blood Moon anymore, we're just playing the fourth Crashing Footfalls instead. And then initially, I had a breeding pool here just to help out with sometimes casting incongruity and exiling a creature. However, I've looked at all my games and I don't think I really casted incongruity. I think I've casted it like once ever. So instead of that breeding pool, we're playing the second copy of the Commercial District, which is a surveil land. And I'm just really impressed with the surveillance. It really helps fuel delirium sometimes, way more than we would ever do casting incongruity to exile something. So, not much changes there. And then in terms of the sideboard, only one change. We are cutting the unlicensed hers to play just a third endurance. I've noticed that unlicensed hers, while great once it's resolved, sometimes it's just too slow. And the reason why I prefer endurance is it's just a great way to disrupt the graveyard decks at the speed that I prefer. Instead of first investing 2 mana to resolve a unlicensed hearse. So just a few changes there. Very minor tuning here as we try and climb up to Mythic. The game plan is still the same. Try and create some rhinos, trying to get Delirium to do so, and then occasionally disrupt our opponent with Blood Moon, Disruptor Flute, Endurance, etc. Alright, guys, let's see how we do. I'm just excited to go back into ranked with this Timeless deck. So please drop a like, drop a comment. Would love a subscription if you feel so inclined. Nevertheless, just happy that you're here. You guys are awesome. Alright, I'll see you round 1. Let's get it. Alright, first match of the day here. Lucky us, we are on the play. And I think I will keep this. This can get Delirium quite easily. And we can just start off with a forest, I think. And then incubation here, hopefully getting a Marauder. And very nice, we got a Marauder. And then we can pass here. So next turn we have Delirium once we fetch and put the land into the graveyard and then cast something like Twin Shot Sniper. So let's do this and then pass the turn here. Another thing we could have done was just shock in the Stomping Ground and use the Misty Rainforest next time. So let's do this. And Stomping Ground, pay 2. And then they're playing blue-white. This could be Omnitel. But let's get some rhinos here. Ooh, nice. Another Marauder. So let's just cast this and get some rhinos and then see if they have Mana Drain or Spell Pierce. Okay, these resolve, so they probably have something like Seek New Knowledge or something. We'll see. Okay, they are holding something up. Alright, so we'll put the Commercial District here. Oh, and a Swords, okay. And we will put the Detective's Phoenix into the graveyard. It does like staying there. So still quite unsure what our opponent is playing. Could be a blue-white control deck. Okay, 2 swords down. And we get to do Bloodbraid Marauder, Crashing Footfalls plus Detective's Phoenix. Exiling Twin Shot Sniper. Okay, we'll see what we can do here. So first, let's Bloodbraid Marauder. Okay, and then we'll do this. And then let's try it on a Rhino. Exiling. So we do lose, what do you call it? Delirium here. Okay. Well, at least we have land for Fury now. And this tells me this is a pure blue-white control deck. So maybe there's a Supreme Verdict on the works here. Ah, okay. So no Supreme Verdict, but they are low on resources now. And we still have 9 power on the board. And more rhinos coming. Ooh, and a fear of missing out. So I can play the Fury. If I play the Detective's Phoenix. Okay, actually, I think Fury might not be the best against them. I think they're playing stuff like Subtlety and Solitude, and maybe the Planeswalker that they have is Teferi Time Raveler. I'm not sure. I mean, Fury would be good against that, so let's just play another hasty creature here, I think. Oh, no. I think Fear of Missing Out and then discarding the Phoenix is good, because we would like to get Delirium. Okay, we have Delirium. We can't quite use this yet, but let's see if we can attack for 9 here. Looks like another removal spell. Okay, so swords. They're down to 8, and then I don't think we'll develop our board anymore. We currently have lethal, so let's see what they have first. Okay. So, blue-white control. This tells me their win conditions are maybe... the elementals. I think Teferi Time Raveler is a good candidate for what they might have in their deck. And maybe Narset Parter of Veils, so Fury still has some sort of relevance here. Let's see. So, this is a perfect matchup to bring in Chandra. And Skylasher's good because it is uncounterable, but it does die to a lot of their white removal spells. Blood Moon, I think, is a toss-up. So I think let's, at least for this game, let's remove Blood Moon and bring in Disruptor Flutes, just in case they do have things that like Planeswalkers. And then I'll go down one once upon a time. And then I'll keep in the creature removal here. Like this one gets Solitude, and then this one can get Planeswalkers. So let's see if we actually have a good game plan here. We haven't seen that many cards from them. Okay, so game 2 here. I think this is a keep. We got Once Upon a Time into Fetch a Forest into Incubation. And then that should get us quite close to Delirium. Plus a Disruptor Flute, so play Wooded Foothills. Once Upon a Time. I don't mind getting a Fear of Missing Out here or an Arena of Glory. I think I'll go with the Arena of Glory. And then Fetch here for a forest. Make them think we're doing Blood Moon stuff, even though we sided it out. Okay, and then this one, I think we'll just get the one card we don't have yet. Twin Shot Sniper. Okay, so here comes a possible... Okay, so I think we'll wait. I think we'll either Twin Shot Sniper them or Disruptor Flute. Alright, well this can't be countered, so let's do this. And then let's haste in a... Well, we can do many things. If this is a counter spell, the best play is Bloodbraid Marauder. If it's not, then Fear of Missing Out into Detective's Phoenix is the better play. So let's do this without hasting it. That way we still have mana to do Fear of Missing Out into Detective's Phoenix next turn. But they'll likely have some answers here. Let's just see if it's single target answers, this is the better play. Because this one is... these two are a bit weaker against single target. Okay, our opponent didn't do anything there. It's because they had temporary lockdown. Okay, that's no problem because this allows us to do a lot of damage here. So, pay 2. And then, let's see. We have Delirium, and if we get rid of this and this, we won't have Delirium anymore. Okay, so not quite what I was thinking. But nevertheless, let's do it for now. Oh, no, we will have Delirium. Okay. So we'll do this. We'll take out Twin Shot Sniper plus Once Upon a Time. And then this is 8 damage. So this is likely going to eat a removal spell next turn. So Disruptor Flute could name something like Swords to Plowshares or Path to Exile. Okay. I can just Crashing Footfalls plus Fear Detective's Phoenix here. So if I Detective's Phoenix, though, that gives them a chance to mana drain something. So I think I'll just use Disruptor Flute. Okay, here comes the Solitude. And then what did they remove? Okay, Sphinx. Okay, so it's a very traditional blue-white control, I think. So what's the best thing to name with Disruptor Flute here? Oh, okay. Then we'll name Jace the Mind Sculptor here. Good thing we waited. Then hoping for a land here. Ooh, yes, we got a land. And then we'll use a Hasted Fury here to attack them for 6. And then kill Jace. Yeah. And then if we draw something like Sniper, they're dead. Okay, Phoenix is still lethal. Okay, let's see. This is likely going to eat a removal spell or a counter. Okay, so nothing we could do there. They get a lot of mana. This could be a Sphinx's Revelation. This could be... Ooh, yep, here we go. Okay, so we'll use this and get a commercial district. And then hoping to draw Chandra, really. This one doesn't really do anything because this is the Marauders on a cascade, a cast trigger. Our biggest win here is Chandra. Okay, so we'll pass here, and the next turn we get Rhinos plus Detectives Phoenix. They do have 6 cards, so very scary here. Definitely not over, and this is timeless. They can find a way to stabilize. Okay. Here comes the Teferi. And then they get to untap 2 cards here. So this could be a mana drain. Let's see. Does Crashing Footfall resolve? Okay, that resolves. Well, I guess we're just gonna do it. We're gonna take out Twin Shot Sniper plus Incubation Incongruity to Detectives Phoenix a Rhino here. Okay, still not over. Okay, they had a swords. Alright, we'll play a Misty Rainforest here, can get the last commercial district. And once the control deck untaps with a Planeswalker plus all this untapped land and all these cards, they're very pretty much stabilized here. They can hard cast a Solitude. So our best bet is still Chandra here. Come on, Chandra. Ooh, this won't do it because we won't have Delirium for it. Okay, we can at least cast a Generous Ant. And we will go for them, I think, because Solitude, and they've got a fistful of cards. Ah, okay, Settle the Wreckage is something that they're playing. That's good to know. No basics. And then, let's see, maybe we can do a Generous Ant as well. Next turn with Haste. No. Let's just do it now. Okay, and then we don't need to search here. And then I think next turn's our best time to draw Chandra. Because Teferi will be ultimating soon. Okay. That's not too bad. At least we have Disruptor Flute here. So let's wait till they cast a spell. And then we'll name Teferi. Okay, this is no problem, but this means that they can't, what do you call it? Counter this now, because they have High Noon. Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. And then still looking for a Chandra here. Okay, Fury is something that we can do. We'll do 4 damage here. That does set back Teferi if they answer the Disruptor Flute. Ah, and here comes the Solitude. Okay, so now it's definitely running away from us. And I think Chandra... Ooh. That's not gonna work. Let's do this. Okay, I will get a twin shot sniper here just to deal with the solitude. And we can do that at instant speed. Okay, attack here. And our win condition that we're working towards is Chandra, so I don't mind not casting the twin shot sniper here. Okay, they don't have any red mana for High Noon. Okay, still waiting on Chandra. Here comes Incubation. Alright, fear of missing out. Do I want fear of missing out? We won't really get delirium from it, so I think I'm just gonna do fear of missing out as a loot. Ooh, they have a restless anchorage. That's a perfect thing to use Boseiju on. And then cash grab, since it mills cards, the rest in peace is preventing it here from actually doing anything good. So we'll discard it, and then hopefully draw Chandra. Ooh, okay, not quite, not quite. Okay, here comes a Path to Exile. We're just taking using all our resources here. This game is kind of fun, actually. So if the Restless Anchorage, I will Boseiju it. And they can't counter this. But they do get to thin their deck out a bit. Ah, now they have Thundering Falls. Ooh, Skylasher can't be countered. So use it on their turn. Yeah. Alright, Skylasher. It can still get killed by High Noon, so it's definitely far from being killed here. I mean, surviving. So remember, they might have more Settle the Wreckage. Okay. And then this will get Solitude or... Okay. This is funny. Seriously, our only win condition at this point is really just Chandra. Which we're far from. Okay, so I can use this to... What would I even get? I can get a twin shot sniper. I can get a... You know what? I think we're just better looting away the incubation here. Because it really is about Chandra. Okay, Skylasher's great because we cast it on their turn. Ooh, they have a Castle Vantress now. Okay, Supreme Verdict. And then this will eat a High Noon, I think. Yeah. Okay, and they didn't kill it with High Noon because they wanted to Castle Vantress. This game is really funny. I'm glad we're kind of surviving here, but I also just want to see what win conditions they have. I mean, they can always... Oh, there we go. There we go. So, I'll attack them. See if you can get some 2 damage in. Nice, and that's 5 damage, not going into Chandra. And then now, here's a clock. Alright, here comes the Wandering Emperor. And then we'll plus here. And then the next activation will put them to... Okay, they had the temporary lockdown to use against Teferi. Okay, here comes Planeswalker City. And then they can Wandering Emperor here. So we just gotta hope that... what do you call it? We draw like a Boseiju for the temporary lockdown. Okay. Let's see. They have a possible Wandering Emperor still. So this is not quite lethal. And then they can Castle Vantress here. Okay. We'll still do this then. And then we will go for their life total here because Chandra Emblem would make it lethal, but it looks like they had a mana drain. Okay, they're at 5. And then we've got Chandra coming in pretty soon. Okay. They have a lot of mana, so Sphinx's Revelation still gets them quite out of this hole. So we really just need something like a Boseiju to deal with this temporary lockdown and get 2 Disruptor Flutes into the battlefield. Our opponent is down to 14 cards in the library, so we've seen a lot of their win conditions already. Yeah, 2 Jaces, 1 Wandering Emperor, 1 Teferi, maybe another Teferi up here. Ooh, Disruptor Flute's nice. We are drawing Chandra here. Okay, so that's pretty good. If we played Disruptor Flute, we could have named Jace the Mind Sculptor there. So which is the most likely thing to kill us here? Is it Teferi? I think it is Teferi. Well, not sure. I think, given our life total, it's probably... I'm not sure. I think Jace... Let's see, if we get Boseiju, we can get the other one, so I think this will be Teferi. But yeah, they likely have a counter here, yeah. And then I'll use Wooded Foothills here to shuffle. Just to change up whether or not... Yeah. So, we'll pay 1 life to shuffle. And then that switches up where the Chandra is, and then this could possibly draw it. Okay, didn't draw it. They got 2 more turns.
They're gonna keep fate sealing us. As long as it's not Chandra, that's what they'll put on top. Okay, they are at 9 cards. Ooh, but they have a Hall of Storm Giants here. So they tack us down to 17. We'll take 7 plus... Ooh, and we only have a Misty Rainforest. Okay, we'll still play it just in case they Jace Fate Seal us. And then they can't Wandering Emperor minus to gain life, currently. But they do have Sphinx's Revelation. Maybe they do? I don't know if they have a... they got a way to gain more life. That's so funny. So they can Fate Seal here. Okay, they kept it on the bottom. We're gonna take how many here? 5 plus 7. So 12. So we're dead next turn. Okay. Well, our best bet, I think, is to use this Misty, shuffle our library, and then see what we draw. Ooh, Crashing Footfall's not there. Okay, okay, good game, good game. Let's go to the third one. that was actually fun. Great to see them stabilize there. And now that I know they're playing Manlands, I think Blood Moon is back in the works here. Okay, so Blood Moon's back in the works. I think Skylasher, although uncounterable, is not the best against them because their removal is in the form of white. So I think I'm less impressed about that. And all of their creatures, Solitude that we've seen, and the Samurai tokens are white. So Skylasher's not as impactful as I think it would be. Alright, let's play this. Alright, we'll be on the play. And then what does this look like? This looks like a turn 1 Crashing Footfalls, turn 2 get a Stomping Ground with and then cast Incubation. Okay, I think there's something here. So let's just put the clock ticking here with Crashing Footfalls. Okay, great that we drew that for a possible... Or do I just fear missing out now? No, I think we should work towards a Blood Moon, I think. Yeah, okay, so this will get Stomping Ground. And then this will cast Incubation, Incongruity. Then we have Delirium next turn, so let's get the Bloodbraid Marauder here. Ooh, do we think they have Spell Pierce? Well, I think they have swords. I don't think I've seen Spell Pierce from them. So I'm actually going to take a huge risk here. A huge risk here and play Blood Moon instead. Because I think they're holding swords and not... Ooh, nice. And not Spell Pierce. Ooh, but they do have the planes. Okay, well, we're gonna do Bloodbraid Marauder. And then we can Detective's Phoenix one of these, but I think I'll wait till next turn when we have more rhinos. The good news is Supreme Verdict's kind of not in the works right now. So, Path to Exile. We'll get this to get a forest. Okay. Here comes the Crashing Footfalls. They got double red, so we can fear of missing out, I think, discarding the Detective's Phoenix. And then we'll Detective's Phoenix the... If we take this out, then we lose Delirium, so I think it's just better to do this. Like I said, I think they're far away from casting Supreme Verdict here, so I'm okay overextending. And then this could still be a Solitude. Okay, so we put all our cards in the table. Oh my goodness. Wow, I think casting that Blood Moon just won us the game there. Game 2 was a slog. We obviously had a win condition in Chandra. I don't think they were expecting it at all, but they did have the tools to deal with it, with shuffling it away plus using Jace to Fate Seal it. So, very nice from our opponent there, but after looking at their list in Game 2, I saw no Spell Pierces, and their counter magic was in the form of Mana Drain. So, when they played the tapped Hollowed Fountain, but kept a untapped one, it showed me that they were protecting their life total and keeping up a removal spell for the Bloodbraid Marauder, or the Rhinos. And so that was the perfect time to resolve a Blood Moon. Awesome. Very cool match there. Wow. That was just match 1. All right, match 2. Let's move on. Okay, next match here. Lucky us, we are on the play. So, this is a keep, I think. So, we'll keep this. And then we can do Misty Rain Forest. And then Once Upon a Time Now. Ooh, don't really quite know what they're doing. So, let's just get a Skylasher. And then get this on Forest. And suspend the Crashing Footfalls here. Okay, so this could be Show and Tell. There's a Polluted Delta. So we'll just play this and pass. Depending on what land they get here, that can usually tell us at least an inkling of what they're playing. Okay, Undercity Sewers without a companion tells me this is maybe Omnitel. Ooh, here comes a Psychic Frog. Okay, well, we are, I think, going to play a... we can either do Once Upon a Time here, or Skylasher. I think Once Upon a Time is better. Okay. I like Generous Ant because that means we can Detective's Phoenix a Skylasher. Okay. So, how would we do this? We would... Generous Ant to get a forest and then place Skylasher, but we can't quite... Okay. So, not quite the turn I was thinking of being able to do it, but we'll get another forest here. And then they could still have something like Fatal Push for this Skylasher, so this Psychic Frog could still get through. But we'll take our chances here. And then Fatal Push. Ah, okay. Okay, here comes a Baleful Strix. This is, I guess, Dimir tempo without a companion. So, what's the best thing we can do here? We can just hard cast a twin shot sniper to kill the Strix. Yeah, let's do that. It has to be Stomping Ground here. We'll play this. This could be a Flare of Denial. It is a Flare of Denial. Okay. I see. So they're playing Baleful Strix so that they have more fodder for Flare of Denial. So this is a pure blue-black tempo deck, I think. And the lack of lures tells me that they have something that doesn't work well with the restriction that lures provides. So this could still eat a mana drain. Ah, okay. Very cool. And a triple Detective's Phoenix. A quadruple Detective's Phoenix, I don't think is it right now. Okay, so this can become a 4/4, but they can discard cards to make it so that the frog survives. Okay, we'll still do it though. Make them have it. Taking out a Generous Ant. And then we won't attack here. We're far from getting their life total down. And I'm not sure if we're gonna win this game. So my main goal is to try and just collect more information now. So if I block, they can discard 3 cards so that the Psychic Frog survives. Okay, they'd have to go Hellbent to do it.
If you need me, I'll be in the library.
Okay, no attacks. Do we brick wall them? At least for now, it seems like we might have prevented them from attacking. This could be a fatal push. Now that they have... Oh, it's a grief. Well, we don't mind having these dead. Okay. Alright, so they have 1 card left. We can Detective's Phoenix away a Skylasher plus Twin Shot Sniper. Okay, so suspend this. And then Detective's Phoenix this. To remove this and a Skylasher. And then do we make it a 6/6? I mean, they need 3 cards to kill it, so I don't think so. I think we'll wait till we get this down as another body here. Okay, so this tells me this could be a brainstorm to save their Tameo. But I'll block a Psychic Frog here. Okay, and then they can crack this to flip their Tameo. And they'll plus it.
What do you know about this place? Use your words.
And then a land, maybe? Oh, a Reanimate. Okay, very nice. So they're also playing a Grief package. I guess Grief is exactly why they're not playing Luris. Okay. Ant is great here because it's fodder for the Phoenix. So let's get Commercial District. Use Commercial District. Blood Moon. We will keep that. And then I think we just play this as a 2/2. Yeah. And then we won't attack here. We still have Fury if we ever want to deal with something like Tamiyo or Baleful Strix. But I think Blood Mooning here. Okay, they get Mana Drain. Okay. So Tamiyo gets to plus, and we gotta be careful. She'll be quite close to her ultimate. Ooh, and then a troll. Okay, so they are playing a more of a reanimate strategy here. I really like their deck, but that does mean they don't have mana drain. So Blood Moon resolves here. So this gets a swamp. And then we use this on Detective's Phoenix for the Generous End. Exiling the Generous End. And then we lose. This one needs 3 creatures. They attack. So we can't quite attack here. And then they can ult Tamiyo. Yeah, this is going to be rough. I don't think we were winning this game, but I'm glad that we gathered information on what they're playing here. Okay, Fury's great. We can kill 1, 2, but they do have mana drain mana. Okay, so we're just dead. Alright, let's go to game 2 here. So, I think Endurance will be good against them. Disruptor Flute can be good, I guess, against Frog and Tamiyo, Seasoned Scholar. So, we can play that. We'll keep in the Skylashers. I think Fury is not as good this time around, just because they can pump their frogs. Fury's good against Baleful Strix, and then Tamiyo is a 3 powered, and then Troll is a 3 toughness and then 5 toughness. So it will only be like a 2-for-1 against us a lot of the times. There's a case for Chandra, but it is quite a long way before we get there. So difficult decision here. I think I'll go down to 1 Once Upon a Time. I think 1 Generous Ant and 1 Cash Grab, I think. Let's try this. Alright, so we're on the play. This one can be good. Let's try it. This gets Stomping Grounds so that we have Arena of Glory come in untap. And then we'll Incubation here. Getting... I think it will either be Twin Shot Sniper or Fear of Missing Out. I think I'll go with the Twin Shot Sniper. That's the most reliable way to get Delirium here. Okay. So this tells me they have something like Stern Scolding, I mean. Okay, so we'll do this so we can grab a Forest, and then we'll either Twin Shot Sniper or we'll Skylasher. Okay, here's a Brainstorm. So if they grief us, we can Twin Shot Sniper it. And then Endurance if they try and reanimate. Well, it depends. I guess they could still technically get it. Okay, so they're playing around the Blood Moon. Okay, here's a grief. Exiling surgical extraction. So let's make this resolve first. And then we're gonna use a lot of cards here. Boros, and then I'll twin shot sniper this now. Just so they can't reanimate it. And then I'll endurance casting removing incubation incongruity. So, I'm not sure if this is a good play, but hey, it helps against the reanimate. Like, if they had reanimate, we would have lost cards there anyway, and they would have had a 3-2 in play. Ah, here comes the Psychic Frog. Okay, Detective's Phoenix means we can take out instant sorcery. Oh, I guess we gotta keep that. Instant sorcery creature. So we'd have to take out these two or these two. Okay, okay. So, Arena of Glory, Skylasher, and then I'm just going to attack here. So, Twin Shot Sniper plus Bloodbraid Marauder. So, I'm just going to attack here because if they have Fatal Push, Skylasher goes to waste. Alright, well, we are behind on cards. And if they draw a Fatal Push, we are behind on board. So we kind of went all in there, but I don't mind doing that tactically. We're here to... Like, the grief being on the board would have been super scary. They can just discard a card here to kill the Phoenix, so we won't do that. And our cards are live here, so if we draw stuff like Incubation Incongruity, we can try and find a Marauder. I wonder if they're playing cards like, okay, looks like they're getting back their Fatal Push. That's not too bad, I don't think. Okay, and now they'll draw it. Okay, Unlicensed Hearse, no problem. I think I'll just use this now to get a commercial district. Okay, they're taking out our creatures. That's no problem. They probably should have waited. Let's see. I think we'll keep that, right? I mean, we can put it in and then get Delirium right away, but I think it's better having it on the board. And then, do we give it haste? No, because Baleful Strix just blocks it. Okay, well, we have this. Ooh, not what we wanted to see there, but we'll pass here. Let's see. Here comes a Fatal Push. Here comes another Fatal Push. I believe that's 2 already down, right? Yeah. And then no blocks here. So they can still have stuff like Mana Drain up. But here comes another frog. Okay. They can take us off Delirium here. And then they can jump the frog. But they'll lose cards here. Okay. So let's just do this. And then if they jump the frog plus discard a card, they kill the Phoenix. Yeah, not quite sure. I think I'll just play this. And then I don't think we need to get in for damage. Here comes the frogs. I think if we double block 1, then they have to discard 3 cards for it to survive. And then they kill both our Phoenixes. Plus they draw 1. Is that wise? I don't think so. But they do draw 2 cards here, so I could see it going either way. Very cool deck from our opponent here. It's a very good mix of tempo plus reanimate, which I really like. And it looks like their graveyard hate comes in the form of unlicensed hearse and surgical extraction. Okay, so Bloodbraid Marauder. I think we just gotta attack here. We're not getting much done with the Phoenixes here defensively. And then we're just dead on the swing back here. Yeah, we wouldn't have had Delirium. They would needed to have trade with the Phoenix. And we are just dead here. Okay, well navigated by our opponent here. I think the most crucial turn was when they did the grief. Let's see. And then we shuffled it back to the bottom of their library. And I was playing around the Reanimate, but I think they didn't have it. And then them crewing the licensors here, yeah, it's a good game. Great games there. We lost that one, but still had plenty of fun. Alright, let's go to the next one. Alright, third match of the day here. This one, I can see us keeping this. It's a bit slower, but it does get Delirium quite nicely. And then if they have a creature-based strategy, then this hand is okay. So we'll play a Misty Rainforest. This will likely get Commercial District. Oh, and look. Double Plains. Not quite sure what this is. Don't think I played against a double Plains opener. So we'll put Twin Shot Sniper in the graveyard. We already have one in the hand. I don't think Blood Moon's going to be very good against them. So we can just discard that. And get a Fear of Missing Out into play here. Ooh, is this like a mono-white control deck? Interesting. Oh, it's like a land destruction deck. It's like a tax deck. I think I have played against something like this. Okay. Very cool. Let's see. Blood Moon. Blood Moon would make it so that they can't use their utility lands. But okay. I think for now I'm gonna do cash grab because I think trying getting rhinos down is the best bet here. Okay, and they're doing Field of Ruin stuff. Okay. No problem. So this resolves. And then I think I will Boseiju, who endures the Field of Ruin. Okay, so very land destruction heavy here. Okay, I don't think they should have done this because now we don't search, right? Well, they don't search. And so we'll do Commercial District. Then Misty Rainforest can go, I think. Okay, so I can Fury them and then play Blood Moon. This does fall into a... what do you call that? A Mana Tithe, which they probably play 4 of in their deck. Okay, I think I don't really care if Blood Moon gets countered. Okay. That worked. I think we'll just pass here then. So they can't use their utility lands, which means stuff like Field of Ruin, and I'm guessing they play Demolition Field too. Can't be used. Okay. Now we can Fury. And if we Fury, we use the other Fury. Or do we just Twin Shot Sniper and save the Fury? Okay, tricky, tricky, tricky. So we'll Stomping Ground here, we'll play Twin Shot Sniper, and I'll get the Skyclave Apparition here. We get a 3/3, and then we pass. We don't have any more basics in our deck here. Let me check. Yeah, so their Field of Ruin stuff is quite painful. This is okay because we get to resolve a Fury here. Do I cash grab first? I think I do. So let's cash grab. Okay, our best bet, I think, is to work towards another Blood Moon here, just so that their what do you call it? Their Field of Ruins and Demolition Fields don't hurt. Okay. So I will use this, though. And then I'll attack. Okay, they weren't willing to sacrifice it. So I will use this then. Kill these two. And then play Stomping Ground tap. Okay, here comes another White Orchid Phantom, but we are ahead on board here, so no need to search. We can also Detective's Phoenix, make this a 7/7, but they probably have stuff like Swords to Plowshares, right? So let's see. Okay, we'll attack here. We're currently winning the race. Okay, so very heavy on the land destruction here, which is cool to see. So I'll attack first. Here comes a swords or a path to exile. Ah, solitude. Okay. Well, at least that just gets the token. What did they exile? Day of Judgment. Okay, we'll play Fear of Missing Out here. And they had a reprieve. So very, very cool mono white control deck here. And no blocks. Ah, the One Ring. Well, let's see. We can do this or we can cash grab first. Fear of Missing Out, getting that into play, I think is probably better. And then an incubation. Nice, we got a Marauder. Okay. So we have rhinos here. They do have a lot of cards. Okay, so we have Arena of Glory, which means... Well, I think I'd rather keep up cash grab, so let's get some rhinos first. This could be a reprieve. Ah, okay. Okay, and I think I'll Detectives Phoenix the Bloodbraid Marauder. Exiling Incubation, Incongruity, and Cash Grab. Right? I guess technically we can use a creature like Fury. So they've used 2 reprieves, they've used 1 solitude. Here's another one. Exiling Witch's Enchanter. Okay. We can still attack with the Fear of Missing Out here. And then do we just get them down to... I think so. I think we'll do as much damage as we can here. Get them down to 3, and then they have the One Ring ticking. We'll suspend Crashing Footfalls. So they need another the One Ring, I think. Okay, very nice. So I think Disruptor Flutes are best bet here. To name things like Field of Ruin and the One Ring. I don't think Cast into the Fire is going to be that good against them. It's good at getting rid of the ring, but yeah. So we'll bring in Pyroclasm because I'm seeing a lot of 2 toughness creatures here as well. And Blood Moon can still be useful because it gets their utility lands. So I'm actually going to keep it. So maybe only 2 copies. I think Skylasher's an instant remove here. And then just 1 Once Upon a Time. Alright, let's try this. Okay, what does this do? This gets Commercial District into Twin Shot Sniper. Okay, there's something here. So we'll do this and then pass. So the Orchid doesn't kill this right away. A Forest. we wouldn't mind the forest, would we? Okay. Play that and then pass. If it's the orchid, we can twin shot sniper it. Oh, this is not too bad. This is against rhinos. And then we have Boseiju for it. So I think we're gonna twin shot sniper them. And then get this on forest and play Blood Moon, but they likely have a mana tithe. So is it better to just Boseiju this? Okay. Lots of things to do here. I think we'll just pass though. Oh, they're gonna use the bauble. Okay. They're not gonna use it for rhinos. Maybe they have another one? Okay, they have a Field of Ruin. Okay, when turn another target you control in all arrows. Oh, interesting. Haven't seen that before. Okay, so is that worth doing the Boseiju on, and then I'll just Blood Moon them? Or do I get a... Okay, so we want to Blood Moon them, I think, just to turn off their Field of Ruin. So I think I will Boseiju this. They get a Plains. I'm gonna get a Commercial District here. And then I wouldn't mind this to get my forest, my second forest. Okay, I don't think they had mana tithe there. Okay, One Ring. So hoping for a Disruptor Flute, very nice. What does that mean? Do we say Boseiju who endures? Okay, I'm guessing they use this for their One Ring. So we don't really need to Boseiju it anymore. So I'll do play a Boseiju as a mountain, play a Detective's Phoenix just to get power on the board here, and then do this on the One Ring. And then they have protection, so can't attack there. Okay, here comes a White Orchid Phantom. We don't really mind this. We don't have any basic lands, so that's gone. Okay, here's a Pyroclasm, and that puts sorcery into the graveyard, right? We can also just attack with the Detective's Phoenix, and then get an enchantment into the graveyard, and then save the Pyroclasm for later. Okay. Depends on what they do here. Do they block? Okay, well, we'll get some rhinos here. They can reprieve it. Okay, and then we just end the turn here, I think. They take 1 damage, but they can't currently use the One Ring. Okay, this could be a Day of Judgment. Temporary lockdown. Gotcha. So now they can use the One Ring. But thankfully they can't use Field of Ruin. Okay, well, we're gonna just use our Detective's Phoenix here. This could be a Solitude. Or Swords. Okay. Okay, this is not too bad right now, as long as we still got lands and a red source. Oh, okay. But they got Ephemerate. Really cool land destruction deck from our opponent here. It comes in the form of many aspects here. So we'll do this, and then do we just Pyroclasm? No, I think we're gonna go to a game 3 here, so I don't want to show this to them yet. Okay. And then I think if we don't draw a red source next time, this is just a concede. Really, really cool deck from our opponent here. I really like it a lot. The only thing we really have going for us is that the One Ring currently is damaging them. Okay. If we draw a red source, we can wipe the board. They take 4. But they probably have another Essence Reliquary to bounce their One Ring. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, this is not too bad because we just need one red source to wipe the board here. Oh, and they had another one. Okay, then maybe this is a concede. So we'll see. If we draw a red source, I'll Pyroclasm and see if they have something like a Reprieve. Okay, no. Well, we're not dead yet, so not gonna give up quite yet. Trying to just gain more information here. Okay, another Ghost Quarter means I will concede here. Okay. Okay, very cool deck from our opponent here. Such a interesting way to attack the meta games, just to go against lands. Go for people's lands. So I think Blood Moon is great, but easily managed. Well, I guess Blood Moon's great because of the Field of Ruins. What would we put in, though? Cast into the Fire? It's not very good. It's only good against the One Ring, which, I mean, is a great card for them. But they have more copies of Field of Ruin and Demolition Field. So, yeah, we'll still play the Blood Moon plan here. We're just going to hope we draw Disruptor Flute. And then I'll go down 1 Ent. Alright. So, I think my game plans to try and find fast rhinos here. Well, this is okay too. We'll go... I guess Field of Ruin is something we can name here. And then Boseiju we can use for... Okay, Vexing Bauble we don't mind. And because I'm getting Commercial District here, I think I will just play Disruptor Flute on the White Orchid Phantom. Yeah. White Orchid Phantom. Okay, Blood Moon here. This either gets reprieved or... I think we actually pass here. Okay, since they're doing this, do we just name Field of Ruin now? I think so. I'm reaching here. Ooh, it's Demolition Field, yikes. Okay, they're going for the one that says White Orchid Phantom, so we're gonna have to Blood Moon here. So Commercial District, Pyroclasm. I think we actually keep this. Okay, do we just Blood Moon now? Yeah, that way they can't Orchid. Unless they have another Plains. Tricky situation. Oh, they had another Plains, and here comes the One Ring. Okay, big yikes. Okay, so I think we go Fear of Missing Out, discarding the Detective's Phoenix. And then Twin Shot Sniper. I guess how much do we need Boseiju? I think I just need lands right now, so Twin Shot Sniper will be great, I think. So this will go against what? The Blood Moon? Okay, so they can use their stuff here. Gotcha. Here comes the swords. So we're gonna use Twin Shot Sniper on the Apparition. We do get some rhinos, which I like. So let's do that. And then we'll use this on a rhino, I guess? Okay. We have a plan here. Easily destroyed by Day of Judgment. But we have a plan. Okay, Skyclave Apparition getting the what? Okay, the Detective's Phoenix. Okay, so I can Pyroclasm here and get in for 8. Ooh, we get in for 8 and they take 3? No way. Did we win this? No. Ain't no way. Oh, I think we do. Oh, Pyroclasm saved the day there. It's good that we didn't show it to them then. Game 2, I don't think we did, right? Yeah, because we conceded before we had the red to cast it. And then we just cleared the way for rhinos and they lost to the One Ring. Yo, I could have swear we were gonna lose that. Okay, what a match, what a match. I'll see you next round. Man, that was awesome. Okay, round 4 here. Let's see, lucky us, we are on the play. This one against a Giganta deck, so maybe it's like an aggro deck. You know, I'll keep it. We do have turn 1 Crashing Footfalls. So we'll do Forest into Crashing Footfalls. Turn 2, we can Twin Shot Sniper something. So let's play a Wooded Foothills here and pass. So if this is something like God of Souls or a Johnny, we can twin shot sniper it. Okay, an Ocelot Pride. Okay, so we'll do this. What do I get? I need a red source that's untapped, so it has to be Stomping Ground. And then we'll twin shot sniper here. And then we'll Misty Rainforest for Commercial District in the hopes of getting a Delirium here. Come on. Okay, that's Delirium. And then we get some Rhinos here. So we got this set of Rhinos, we've got another set of Rhinos coming in, and we've got our third set of Rhinos coming in next turn as well. And then we have Fury that we can hardcast soon if we draw another land. And I think we are playing against a Boros energy deck. Okay, this will get a Rhino. They still have Galvanic Discharge and Swords. Okay, this is okay because if you think about it, they're using 2 cards here to deal with Crashing Footfalls, which is a 2-for-1. Okay, and we do have the other land here for a hard-casted Fury. So, play this tap, and play this. Okay, we have 14 power in the board here. Ooh, Goblin Bombardment into Guide of Souls. Well, I think we attack first. If we attack first, that means they'll block one, shoot the other. But if we Fury now, I don't want to Fury just yet, simply because I want them to develop their board more. And then here they're still taking 8 damage. So I'm going to be a bit patient here with the Fury, and I'm actually going to Once Upon a Time now. Okay, this one can get Fear of Missing Out. And do I just play it? I think so. I will discard this. Okay. So we have a lot of power in the board here. Yeah, I couldn't think of a sequence of cards there. They could have played land into the One Ring, but the board state doesn't change much. We still have more ways to get lethal. Okay, so against them, Pyroclasm, Cast into the Fire, and Disruptor Flute are our best cards in the sideboard against them. The question is, do we think Blood Moon will be useful here? It shuts off all of their white cards, but if they have a Plains, which I imagine that they do, they work around it. So if they were more Mardu, I would consider the Blood Moon, but they are not. Okay, so one Generous End I think can go, as well as Once Upon a Time. And then 2 more cards here. I think Skylasher is not the best against them, so we can actually bring back 1 card back here. I think Once Upon a Time... No, I'll get the Generous End. This is great at fueling the Phoenix, so let's do that. Okay, game 2 here. What do we have? We have Once Upon a Time, the Crashing Footfalls, but we have a Fury, just in case they have an aggressive start. This can be a Ragavan or a Guide of Souls. Okay. Well, this most likely means they have another creature here, so let's start with Once Upon a Time first. Okay, we will get Bloodbraid Marauder since that is our main plan here. Then we'll play this into Crashing Footfalls. And then if we don't draw a mountain and this comes in tapped, we can just Fury whatever they have here. Okay, so they do have Vexing Bauble, but we do have cards to fight against that. Okay, wonderful. So we have this. I think we just pass here. One thing we could have done was Fear of Missing Out. Ooh, okay. This one I think I will name with Disruptor Flute. Oh, actually, I think I'll just Twin Shot Sniper. Yeah, and then we can always Disrupting Flute that once they develop their board. Okay. So I think I do Fear of Missing Out, discarding Bloodbraid Marauder because they have a Vexing Bauble here. Yeah. Ooh, we do find the Cast into the Fire. Okay. So actually hoping to draw a land here. This looks like a possible... Okay, it wasn't the swords. Okay, this could be a ring. Oh, it's an Amp Raptor. Ah, very nice. They get a swords out of it. But it gets countered. That's okay. So... they get to kill our thing here. Okay. Okay. Well, we have to kill the Vexing Bauble now. Right? And then we Fury, getting rid of a Johnny and Amp Raptor. And then next turn we get our Rhinos. And then we can save Disruptor Flute for Goblin Bombardment. Yeah, so cast with Evoke, exiling Pyroclasm, I think. Or Twin Shot Sniper. I think Twin Shot Sniper is the best thing because Pyroclasm gets multiple creatures. So boom, boom. Okay, and then we pass here. So we get Rhinos next turn, and we can Pyroclasm. Ooh. I'm gonna have to Disruptor Flute that immediately. Okay, Generous Ant means I can get a land here. But I think I have to name the One Ring. It's just too good. It's the one thing that can really get them back into this game. And then I'll do this now to get a commercial district. They can still get Static Prison to deal with the flute, so their One Ring isn't entirely gone yet. We would need something like Cast into the Fire. Okay, here comes an Amp Raptor. Ooh, they found the swords. If they block here, I guess we can lose it. Because they can sacrifice things. Ah, they had a Flage. Cool, cool, cool. They could have gotten it regardless, because if they played the Flage, yeah, they wanted to sacrifice there, I think. I don't think I'll play this Pyroclasm quite yet. Yeah, they got a Flage coming in. So do I just want to save life? No. Ooh, they have an Arena of Glory. What a great draw from them there. We're gonna take a lot of damage here. Okay, so this is gonna be rough. And then I don't think there's anything that gets us out of this, so I'm gonna just put a commercial district. Yeah. No, there's no way. We got nothing. Okay, so they are going more of their Goblin Bombardment One Ring plan here, and the only thing I can really think of to disrupt that is Endurance for their Flage, so that's not an issue. Okay. If I'm doing Endurance, let's see, we're keeping Fury, Twin Shot Sniper, we can go down on the Ants. And then I think we'll go down one Crashing Footfall. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, game 3 here. Let's see, we do have a Disruptor Flute, so I'll keep this because we also have a turn 1 Incubation. Yeah, turn 1 Forest, I think, into Incubation Incongruity. And then turn 2... Well, I guess it depends on what we find here. Another Blood Braid. Okay. So Rhino plan is kind of what we're hoping to get here. Here comes an Ocelot Pride. Here we get Wooded Foothills. Okay, I think we just pass here. Okay. Amped Raptor. Well, the worst card, I guess, is Goblin Bombardment. Let's just hope it's something irrelevant. Okay, thank goodness. Okay, and I think instead of disrupting a Disruptor Flute here, we'll just get a Commercial District to try and get Delirium, which we do get. So, Bloodbraid Marauder. We'll get some Rhinos. And then a Misty Rainforest to get another Commercial District. Okay, here comes a Static Prison. Gonna get a Rhino. So the scariest card is Goblin Bombardment currently. Okay. This is no problem because we're getting way more Rhinos. Okay, so we are a bit behind here in terms of the board. So Fury will be good, a Pyroclasm would be good. Let's see though. Okay, Fury's great here, so let's keep that. And then I think we kill 1, 2, well, Guide of Souls is the issue here. Right? Like, we can deal with Ocelot Pride? Can we? I think Ocelot Pride's actually the issue here, so let's get these two. Yeah. Okay, so I think we Bloodbraid Marauder just to get rhinos on the battlefield here. And then I think it's gonna be... It's really tricky. So I can cast Fear of Missing Out here. Discard Disruptor Flute, hope to draw another card. But Disruptor Flute's good against Goblin Bombardment, so I think I'll just keep it up. Tricky situation, tricky situation. We'll do these guys. And then we'll just keep up the Disruptor Flute here. So they have enough cards for Flage. Okay, here comes Amp Raptor, but it can't cast a ring. Okay, here comes a Galvanic Discharge. Okay, I'm okay with this. This is the least of our worries. Okay, this I'll get... Well, I can't get another Commercial District, but I will thin out my deck. And get a tap Stomping Ground here. Okay. So we'll Fear of Missing Out. Put this. Then Incubation Incongruity. This could get a Detective's Phoenix. Ooh, 2 of them. And then we use this on the Fear of Missing Out. Removing Fury plus Incubation Incongruity. Then we attack with these guys. Okay. This tells me that they don't have Goblin Bombardment. And then we'll attack here. Okay, so they're down to 10. We have lethal. They need like the 1 ring. Okay, Static Prison can get rid of Fear of Missing Out. But we'll still have 5 power on the board. Oh, and a Flage! Okay, good thing we saved the Disruptor Flute there. Okay, I don't know if they should have gone for the Phoenix there. Okay. I think we'll use the Phoenix taking out Bloodbraid and Incubation. Incongruity? Yeah. And then we'll name Flage with this. Ooh, here comes a Johnny. I think think I'll cash grab now. And get a Boseiju, which we could use on their static prison. Because I don't want to fear of missing out and discard my flute. Yeah, okay. We have a plan here. Nice. Well, we had lethal anyway. Woo! Okay, one more game until Diamond 1. Can we get it? Oh, we'll play it out. We'll see. See you at the final boss. Okay, final boss here. Lucky us, we are in the play. This is a commercial district into a fear of missing out against a Luris deck. Okay, we'll try it. The mulligan ones. Ooh, these sleeves are really cute. Aw. The mulligan twice. Okay. Here's a commercial district and a twin shot sniper. I think we can keep. Okay, and then we'll do this into basic forest and play fear of missing out, discarding the detective's phoenix, I think. It's gonna be a stern scolding, which we don't mind actually. Ah, spell snare. Okay. No problem. Do we have... Well, I guess I can technically get commercial district here to see if we can get a delirium. And I think we do. Okay. So we'll just rhinos here. This could eat a mana drain. Okay, no mana drain, so maybe removal. This could also be a brainstorm. Ah, Orcish Bowmasters, gotcha. Here comes the Lorien revealed. Getting... Okay, so this is Dimir. Okay. Then we do Fear of Missing Out, discarding Twin Shot Sniper. Oh, sorry. Wait. Fear of Missing Out, discarding Twin Shot Sniper, and then using double Detective's Phoenix? Maybe. We'll bestow here this and this. Oh, okay. They're just gonna concede there. We just have way too much power on the board, I think. Okay, so against them, Dimir. I'm not sure if this is the one that's also running Grief and a reanimation plan. This might just be pure Dimir tempo. They didn't fetch Hallowed Fountain with their Lorien revealed, so I don't think it's Esper either. But... let's see. Skylasher will be good. Blood Moon can be good. Our best bet is if they play something like Vexing Bauble, we have to make sure we have something like Cast Into the Fire. Because this also gets Orcish Bowmasters. They definitely have Tameo. Maybe Endurance as well. You know, I think Disruptor Flute on Psychic Frog is the safest sideboard that we can do here. So we'll take out one Once Upon a Time, one Generous Ant, and one Cash Grab. I can also do one Crashing Footfalls. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, what does this hand do? This hand is turn 1, Crashing Footfalls, turn 2, Disruptor Flute or Incubation Incongruity. Okay, so I think it's worth it. So we'll do Forest and Suspend. Okay, they're just passing here, so this could be Orcish Bowmasters. I'm just going to pass the turn here and keep up Cash Grab plus Disruptor Flute. Taking note that they do play cards like, what do you call it? Let's see, if I Disruptor Flute now, they'll Polluted Delta. I think we're okay if they change their hand here. One thing we could have done is Disruptor Flute there just so that they don't get the Brainstorm effect. So I think here I will Cash Grab. Try and Fuel Delirium. Okay, here's a Spell Snare. Okay, so I can do this to get Commercial District. See what we have on top. Okay, Fury. Fury means we can play Fear of Missing Out now. I think this is a graveyard. No. We'll see. I think I will Fear Missing Out. This could get Mana Drained or Spell Snare, but we just want Delirium, really. Okay, so we have Delirium now. This can be a Lurrus into their hand, plus keep up 2 mana. Okay, getting a Mana Drain back. That's not too bad. This can be a Brainstorm into the Mana Drain. Okay, so now they have Mana Drain. Okay, so I think I'll Incubation Incongruity here. See if this gets Mana Drained. And Skylasher is great, I think. Then we'll do this now. Or do we do this on Lurrus? I think we'll just pass here. We have Skylasher and Flute. And we have... Okay, here comes a Brainstorm. I think we resolve that. Then I don't mind Disruptor Flute on Mana Drain. Is that too gutsy? Disruptor Flute on Mana Drain means we get to resolve this Rhino plus this Rhino, set of Rhinos, so... maybe. Okay, I'll Disruptor Flute here. I can also name Flooded Strand. Okay. Here comes the first set of Rhinos. Okay, here comes Arena of Glory. And then I think we do Rhino. Doing this. Holding control to do Rhino and use the green mana. And then Skylasher or Detective's Phoenix? I think Detective's Phoenix. Right? Taking this and this. We can eat a Fatal Push here. I'm okay with this. We still have our 5 power here. This can be another Fatal Push. But they have to get a take 2 damage to do it. Oh, no. Gotcha. So, plenty of mana here. Next turn, we have Skylasher. Okay, what's this one? Separate them to face down and a face pile up. So, if we do this... Yeah, let's do this, because Damnation is what kills us here. Ah, okay. Very well played by our opponent there. But we get to do this into Detective's Phoenix, right? Yeah. So this is 8 damage. Remove this and this. And then we have lethal in the form of Twin Shot Sniper plus Skylasher. So still far from... Oh, I guess they have Cling to Dust, so it's not quite lethal. Here's some Mystic Sanctuary. Getting what? Fatal Push. Okay. Do they have a way to draw it? Ooh, but we have Twin Shot Sniper. So let's do this. Let us make our Skylasher Haste. Yeah, we make our Skylasher Haste here. And, ooh, totally forgot we were playing for rank there. Yay! Okay, very nice, very nice. Let me finish my thought. My play was going to be Skylasher for haste, attack. Both are lethal, so if they have a way to draw a card, like using Cling to Dust plus Fatal Push, they still die. And we had a Twin Shot Sniper on the ready, just in case. So we had 3 ways of lethal there. But yes, okay, rank 1 diamond. Okay, maybe one more session until we get to Mythic then. So hopefully gonna do that this week. Man, I'm so excited. All right, I'll see you in the outro. And there you have it, guys. What a great set of games. Really happy about our performance here. And I really like the changes that we've made. Having the second commercial district instead of a breeding pool, I think was the right call. And I do like having access to 3 Boseiju. It's just so versatile. As for the 4th Blood Moon, honestly, I didn't miss it. I am okay with just running 3, and having 4 Crashing Footfalls, I think it's just the right call. Because sometimes you have it in your hand, sometimes it gets countered. So, yeah, really enjoying the deck here. Just, man, so happy that we're doing pretty well with it. I think my win rate is... I have to double check, but it is very good. I think it's in the 70s. Let me double check before I start spewing and start yapping about my win rate here. But to be honest with you, my win rate is not my goal with this deck. Like I said, my goal is to learn the format, and I think we're doing really well, and we're positioned very well. There's a lot of energy decks, which make it that these creature removal are really strong because we play it main board, and then sometimes Blood Moon just gets a lot of strategies. And then we didn't play any Omnitel control today, but our game plan against them has been very solid. Like, it's not an auto fold. But yeah, anyway, just just so happy with this deck. We are still not in the Mythic rank though, so gotta probably have one more session here to see if we can get into Mythic. We are at Diamond 1 now, so just a couple more games, I think, and we'll be there. So really happy. But most of all, just super thankful. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Timeless fans. And even though if you don't play Timeless, but you're still joining the journey, man, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. So would love to hear from you. So give us a like, drop a comment, and of course, if you feel so inclined, a subscription would be heavenly. But nevertheless, like I said, I'm just happy to have you. Thank you so much. We'll run it back, see if we can get Mythic another time, hopefully this week. And no matter what, just have a great day.